Collectors, Kyle the Collector here, showing off some Mysterio figures. Alright, so here's the movie one. Jake Gyllenhaal will play him. I really like how they translated that comic look to be more realistic. And then here's that classic comic look from Steve Ditko. So I think he did an amazing job of creating this character. I mean, it's like a astronaut, magician kind of guy. I don't know. It's really trippy. So here you can see the comic accurate one. If you can take off the helmet and the cape all together, and then there's like this skull with tentacles coming out of his mouth. So that's really trippy. Usually in the comics it just had smoke in there. This one you can't see through. It's just kind of a iridescent, metallic looking sheen on it. And then I added these effects. These are Tamashi effects. You can search for like tornado. You can search for swirl, spiral, anything like that on eBay. And then they have it in a bunch of different colors as well. So they're about $7, but you can only get them through China really. So it takes about 2 weeks. But I really think it makes the figure really good. You can put these on the comic accurate Mysterio as well, and that looks really cool. But I just think it kind of adds something to it, because if you've seen the movie, you can see that he has a lot of these green effects coming out of his hands when he's fighting. So I just think that looks really cool. It adds another dimension to these figures. But overall, I just love this new one. I think they did a really good job. Only have a few complaints. And then the comic one really does capture the look, definitely, that Steve Ditko put together a long time ago. So my only real complaints are that it has this battle damage on these eyes and on his chest. So I'm sure he will get that damage in the movie, but I just am surprised that it has battle damage. Usually if there is battle damage on a figure, it's kind of like an alternate. I wish the movie one was a little bit taller. And these are the stands I used. They are Kaiser brand 20 SMB on the left. The one on the right is a smaller scale. It just is known as the 5.5 inch figure stand. Those 5.5 inch stands are good for female characters because they are smaller stands.